About ready to begin this tag team championship match. So here we go. The champs set to defend their tag titles. Obviously, no one can doubt the chemistry that the champions have.
You can't become champions in the tag team division without having that chemistry. Being that yin to each other's yang is a primary reason why they hold those titles.
Out of the ring and into hell itself. He's got a weapon now, and he knows how to use it. STO takedown.
Uh-oh. Oh, that'll weaken your arm. Coming back in the ring. Fighting back with a counter.
Reversal on top of reversal.
Boy, that was a penny predicament. Throws up the shoulder.
Optimistic thinking on that pin attempt.
Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench. Challenger's a little worse for wear now.
He'll be lucky if this is the worst he suffers in the cell.
Just one step ahead. Neck breaker. Flipping the script out in there.
He knew that was coming.
He's a projectile now. Oh, ran face first.
Dodges.
What an uppercut.
So impactful.
Sent crashing to the floor. Able to reverse. Oh. As we all know, Hell in a Cell matches tend to deteriorate once the competitors leave the confines of the ring. And he's able to counter.
Sequence of reversals there.
Answering back.
Quick exchange of counters there.
Boom! Great counter. And he goes into the ring. And just like that, he's sent crashing to the floor. And now in the most dangerous area inside the cell. Climbs back inside. Great wherewithal on the counter. Oh, man. Counter. And now there's an opening. Oh. 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 He takes control. Ooh.
Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire.
Clothesline. In the cover. Just barely breaks the pin in time.
He's looking to do whatever it takes to survive.
Boom! Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Straining those muscles.
Oh, just tap. There's the save. How close was that?
Oh, the bell clap from behind.
And he sends him into the corner.
Brought in the hard way. Dismantling the arm in the corner.
Catches the kick. Gotta hurt.
Each competitor showing they've done their homework.
Counters that. He turns it around.
And another counter. Ooh, effective body blow.
Bad predicament right here. Well scouted reversal there.
These two showing how well scouted they each are.
Oh, what a knee lift.
Somebody better check his nose.
Did you see that? Propelled through the air. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
We can have a new champion.
Cover. 2. He's turning the tables.
The title still hanging in the balance.
Resilience of a champion on display.
When your opponent can hang after all that, you're wondering if earning a win might just be impossible. Oh, and a reversal. We're seeing an unbelievable what's in front of us.
And how these competitors are still...
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
Wearing that area down here.
He's got it locked in. It's locked in.
Now would be a wise time to submit.
Tap out.
Oh!
The champion into the cover. 1, 2, 3, no. Title match continues.
How is that not 3?
Stomping away.
Oh, using the knee.
And he barely evades with the lariat.
Both wrists captured.
That was nasty.
Stiff headbutt. Bam! Now look at his aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
And he can't defend any offense coming his way.
Yeah, this can't be how he pictured this fight going.
He deflects it right back.
What a nasty knee lift.
And look at this now, yes, applying the submission hold.
Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh! The official asking him, is he gonna tap? Is he gonna tap out?
He's trying to hold on, but for how long?
And watch this. Letting him free?
Had him where he wanted him, but maybe he has something better planned.
Golly, what a knee.
The challenger is in some big trouble.
This has just been an absolute massacre.
Oh, I had that well scouted. Oh, right in there.
Sent into the corner.
You're ready to count, Byron.
Here we go. Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here.
Oh, just turn that around.
Knockout victory. This one.
The champion thrives in these situations. Pride and heart will be tested. The champion came out here somewhat gloating their belt around. Don't know if that's their way of playing mind games.
That title should give anyone the right to gloat. Look, what good is it being on top of the mountain if you don't get to look down on everybody else?
That is a sad attitude to have.
Turning the tables there.
Sharp punch.
Sweeps the legs. Crushing double stomp. Moonsault.
Catapulting down on the opponent. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Corey, so many things can transpire in a matchup like this. What could be that elusive X factor?
It is mission critical to be adaptable. If it's anything goes, then use that to your advantage before your opponent does.
This is an environment where a competitor can be reminded real quick what goes around comes around.
And you might be forced to revamp your strategy when you least expect it.
Swing for the fences with a kendo stick. Send your opponent crashing through a table. Fight up the
colossal clutch.
Putting the pressure on now. Oh, gonna tap out. Slipped right underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold. He's returning fire.
Look at this, going counter for counter.
Dangerous position here, guys.
Oh, no, no, no,
Back
no.
suplex. A back suplex right onto the apron. No, right in the mat, face first.
That certainly wasn't pretty. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Now he's been put on the defensive. Oh, able to counter.
Punch connects.
Solid punch.
Headlock applied. Toss their opponent.
And he'll come back from under the apron.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now. Ooh, bad landing.
piercing the sternum. Oh, what a right! Yeah, that's some attitude behind it.
Off the barricade.
Reversal. Can he take advantage?
Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
Oh, saw it coming. Taking this one back to the ring now.
He is revving up the engine. He's not going to let anything stop him.
He's taking this to the floor now.
Clubbing blows.
Short jab.
Just raining down those shots to the back of the neck with brutality.
Oh, he retaliates.
German suplex. But that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination. How's that for a counter?
And responds with a counter of their own.
Ah, punch to the gut.
I'll take the wind right out of you.
He's entered a state of distress now.
Yeah, and every attempt to fight back's being negated.
Oh, my! Oh, he knew what was coming.
But he still has more work to do to get this fully in his favor.
Backbreaker.
Backbreaker. Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
He is just reeling from that offense.
Well, all things considered, Cole, it's not a bad condition to be in at this point in the match.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Looking for a high-risk, high-reward situation. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Rear chin lock, and now just rapid-fire punches.
Reversal. Can they go on the attack? Double axe handle. Oof. Oh. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting. Oof. Lands the haymaker.
Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. Powerbomb. No, that'll break his arm.
Vicious.
Bang.
And he's just having his way in this match.
Yeah, this match is in his favor now.
Boom, what a kick. He's got the answer for that one.
He isn't allowing that burst of attacks to finish him.
Heading up, he's thinking big.
Uh-oh. Just like he envisioned.
Uh-oh. Thunderous powerbomb.
Uh-oh. Springboard coup de grace. And he's still managing to dish out more damage.
He is proving it will take a lot of work to keep him grounded for good.
No way. Astounding powerbomb.
We have a brand new champion fulfilling their destiny.
The challenger not taking their eyes off the championship.
And the champ is staring daggers right back at the opposition.
In a Falls Count Anywhere match, you have to expect the unexpected, right, Byron?
Forget the unexpected, Michael. You have to expect the impossible, the unimaginable at a Falls Count Anywhere match.
I don't know about all that, but I know one thing we won't have tonight: mercy. These superstars will not stop till one of them's carried out of this arena on a stretcher or in a hearse.
And by the roar of the crowd, that's the way the WWE Universe wants it. Into the turnbuckle. Oh, targeting the arm. This has got to hurt. Oh, and a knee. And another. Precision strikes.
Nowhere to go, being victimized by the Muay Thai training really showing off here.
A rivalry has reached a new level when superstars collide in this combat zone. Corey, what are the keys to remember for the competitors?
You got to tee off on an opponent. Use everything in your vicinity as a weapon. It's about a competitor getting theirs by any means.
The more damage you inflict, the better. This is all about total destruction. Nothing is off limits.
He switches it back around.
Scoop slam. Wait, no. Wow. Outrageous strength on display. Crashing down with a vertical suplex.
Drop kick hits the mark.
Able to counter.
And the electricity of this moment is coursing through his veins.
And this might not have a pleasant ending.
Heave to side. Jeez.
Champ taking the worst end of the exchange.
Falls Count Anywhere matches are uniquely demanding. He should know that. Face first in the turnbuckle.
Oh, what a kick. Oh, that was nasty. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Picked up.
Reverse DDT.
End of the road.
Oh, strong impact.
He is revving up the engine. He's not going to let anything stop him.
What on earth is coming next? Face first.
And he's able to reverse.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
Big overhand.
What a forearm. Punch right in the head.
Uh-oh. Flashback. Saw that one coming. Took advantage.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want. Powerbomb all the way to the outside. Heads out, and he has all the time he wants.
Go behind.
German suplex. He's got him scouted. Caught the leg. Bash with a punch to the gut.
What are we about to... Oh, knee right to the hams.
Ah, right to the hamstring.
Oh, it is over.
Cover. He stops the count.
Oh, tossed hard into the ring post.
Stop in the leg.
Hangman's neck breaker. Oh, right on point. Comes back into the ring.
He's heading back to the ring.
He's outside the ring now.
Hope he's got a plan.
There he goes, right into the corner. I don't know if this is a show of confidence or a wasted opportunity to attack your opponent. He's doing a whole lot of gesturing, and it could cost him.
Up and over, all the way to the floor.
The challenger is not in a great place.
Yeah, triple threat matches are no cakewalk, and they're showing us why right now. The pain and punishment, it really builds in these type of matches.
The
The sound of this crowd is deafening, and he's asking for more. Ooh, bullseye.
He foiled that attempt.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Into a German suplex. Quick thinking pays off.
He's getting a huge boost right now from all those chants and cheers.
Oh, right on the arm.
Not good. Spinning heel kick. He had it scouted. Fez press. Fez press. Fez press. You can begin to see it in these. Gonna see a new champ for the win. 2. Kick out. Still has hope.
It was almost just lights out on their championship dreams.
Let's see if that kick out was a spark, or is it the challenger's last gasp?
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you got to do a little more to finally finish this. Jarring impact. The challenger being outclassed here.
I don't want to say he's done, but I can hear the fat lady warming up.
Oh, right to the throat.
Stomping. Ouch. Oh, and that buys some time.
Oh, man, you can see he is feeling it now.
Take a good look at a real-life Titan, folks. Can't prepare your face for that.
What a counter.
Series of reversals. Punch right in the head. Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that? Uh-oh. Elbow drop to the knee.
Staggering to his feet, but he won't like what's coming next.
Axe handle from the middle rope.
DDT. Oh, what a spear.
The champ's eyes look glazed over.
Looking for the victory. Outbit. No surprise that what we're witnessing is trending. Forget.
That was vicious. The champ's eyes look glazed over.
2. He was almost finished.
I knew it would take more than that to put the champ away.
But just how much more is needed? The end could still be right around the corner.
Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face. At this point, you have to believe he's losing some faith in himself. The challenger is in some big trouble.
Yeah, this is a dire situation right now.
You can see the anguish growing on his face.
Yeah, the defects in his game are leaving him vulnerable.
Well-placed kick.
Shifts it back onto him. Whatever's playing here can't be good.
Long fall and even harder impact.
Good grief. That's a chop that'll wake you up.
Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it. We've already seen a few shots delivered up in that region. Quick return to the ring.
Answering back.
Rolling neck snap. Oh, look at this wicked striking ability. Like he's got 11 arms and feet. He is a sight to behold. Take a picture while you can, everyone. These will keep you down.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
Oh, what a kick.
Oh, look at this. The Muay Thai training really showing off here.
Gets him with the count.
Uh-oh, double underhook. This is going to be nasty.
Butterfly pile driver.
Gonna see a new champ.
Big forearm.
And listen to this place.
It's deafening in here, Michael.
Great counter. Hangman's neck breaker.
Well, check this out.
Somersault reverse DDT.
A championship level move. That's how much winning this title means, to give everything you've got.
I don't know how much you can have left after that, but you've got to be impressed.
This was the moment to capitalize on. That should have been the end.
He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
Power slam. And the champion finally ready to put this one away.
And listen to this place. He's ejected from the ring. Whatever's playing here can't be good.
All the way to the floor.
Taking it outside the ring now.
Ooh, again. Oh, impact to the stomach.
Great reversal. Lands a kick to the gut.
Jarring European uppercut. Oh, and a clothesline to follow.
What a neck breaker. Pin attempt for the championship.
The pin's broken up.
Countered it. Just...
Uh-oh, double underhook. This is going to be nasty.
makes him pay with a counter. He slides back into the ring. Stomping down. He steps foot in the ring again. With the reversal.
Uh-oh, double underhook. This is going to be nasty.
He reverses it. Gets inside the ring.
The title might change hands.
Uh-oh, new champion. He breaks up the pin, and Corey, the match continues.
I love it.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Backbreaker.
Uh-oh.
Just breaking down the opponent.
With the counter. Well, that's one way to leave the ring, I suppose. Into the corner now.
Oh, yeah. Let's just all take a moment to truly appreciate.
I think the crowd knows what we're about to see.
Now that is why there's a champ.
Cover, there's the breakup. Just in the nick of time. And the rolling neck snap. Hits him with the counter.
Uh-oh, double underhook. This is going to be nasty.
Butterfly pile driver.
The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm has shifted.
Oh, what a right hand. Oh, spear.
Gonna see a new champ.
The cover. Wow, just barely making it out.
Somehow, this title is still up for grabs.
Now might be a good time to regroup. Rethink your plan.
And I think to get the pinfall, you have to try that maneuver one more time.
The Muay Thai training really showing off here. And now he's giving you all another chance to simply take it all in.
And the champ stands tall once again.
The following contest is a tables match and is for the Pro Wrestling World Championship.
Wait,
Making his way to the ring from
he's
Lincoln,
confused.
Nebraska. Weighing in
And this is completely uncalled for.
But completely validated, Cole.
And there's an argument to be made that defending the title is even harder than winning it, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. You've got your name in the history books. Now it's about what kind of legacy you're going to leave. And that comes down to how you respond to your challengers.
Oh, my God. Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock. I look at his aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Gut kick.
Nothing fancy there.
Table matches seem almost incompatible with strategy. Is there anything you can plan on in this type of matchup?
Other than not letting yourself get put through a table? No, not really, Cole.
Out of the ring, what's his plan here?
Oh, impressive counter. Coming back into the ring, back to the action.
Let him have this moment. He's earned it.
He gets back into the ring.
Okay, he is not going to let him make a mockery of things.
And he has free reign to the outside with no countouts to worry about. Punch right in the head.
He's lost some of his win now. Just endless knee strikes. Leg drop. It's effective.
He's dictating the pace of this match now, guys.
Nothing is going to stop him now.
Closed fist connects. He turns it around.
Yeah, he's getting some newly determined focus.
All night long.
Re-entering the ring now. Taking this outside.
This could be good.
Out of the ring, what's his plan here? Just whipped into the table.
And returning to the ring.
He's doing some dangerous redecorating.
I think the table really ties it all together.
Kick to the gut.
Ooh, brutal forearm.
That'll turn your lights out. Flat out power.
Wow.
A deadlift military press.
Holy moly.
Slam. Oh, what a counter. Takedown, and now punches, rights.
Oh, my God.
Headlock takeover, slowing down the pace.
Tremendous pressure on the head and neck.
He's in a little bit of trouble now.
The purpose of this match is to soften up your opponent before you inevitably put them through the table. And that's exactly what we're seeing here, Cole.
Throw.
It's a revolving door of forearms. Ouch!
Uh-oh.
Face first.
Looking vulnerable on that top turnbuckle.
This is not good.
He's setting his table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night. Oh, my God, that table right there. This isn't going to be pretty.
Set for the ride through the table.
Good luck getting up from that.
Connects on the kick.
No, that'll break his arm. Vicious.
Sharp jab. Series of strikes to the back.
Clubbing blows.
Outside the ring now. He has no need to rush. And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Of all the toys underneath the ring, he just had to go with the one that ensures splinters.
And this might not have a pleasant ending.
Oh, not a power bomb onto the apron.
He's one step ahead there.
Uh-oh, this is...
Here he goes for the win.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Counters that.
With a velocity into the table.
He climbs into the ring. I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
Oh, what impact. He deflects it right back. Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch. Heads out of the ring. What's next? Into the ring now.
Start counting, Saxton.
1, 2, 3.
We could be here all day.
Power. I think you're right.
Look at this raw power.
Flat out power.
Wow.
A deadlift military press.
Holy moly.
Slam. And he's taking this to the outside now. He'll head to the ring. He's setting the table up.
This won't end well. He went right into that turnbuckle.
Painful attack focused on the chest. Simple but effective leg drop. Outside the ring now. He has no need to rush.
WWE Universe wants tables. Well, they've got tables. There's some power behind that punch.
Had that one scouted.
Heading back to the ring.
He's back into the ring.
Oh, this will turn your lights out in a hurry.
My goodness.
Leave the nightlight on for him. It's over.
Table is set up. Oh, boy. Oh! And we see him take yet another shot to the body.
Oh, look at his aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Critical time for him to deliver that maneuver.
He's courageously fighting through and closing the gap on the opposition.
We are seeing a lot of guts, a lot of determination out there. You have to wonder where that one turning point to end this will come from.
Just stomping every single part of his body.
This one is headed outside, guys. All right, back to it, returning to the ring. Oh, he knew what was coming.
Oh, look at his aggression, just pure brutality.
Easy. Ooh, stinging kick.
Able to get the advantage here.
Nobody hits that one better.
Heads out, and he has all the time he wants. Okay, he's re-entering the ring. Looks like he has something planned with his table, guys.
I don't want to know.
Down with a powerbomb.
Bodies have been...
We got a new champion!
Unbelievable.
Social media is buzzing, as it always is when this title is defended.
Here we go with the title on the line. The stakes in this match really couldn't be any higher.
You can tell these superstars are ready to give their all to walk out of here the champion.
They might be limping out of here.
Ready for takeoff.
Beautiful senton.
The springboard attack fails to land. He had it scouted.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
On the middle rope, sunset flip. Oh, no.
Great counter.
Watch out. Running, swinging neck breaker.
Ah, gets cracked by the overhand. He's turning the tables. Samoan drop.
Incredible.
This match grinded him down a little.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much.
Able to interrupt the attack. Oh, kick right in the back. Face crusher.
He must have seen that coming. Running, swinging neck breaker.
Kick right to the back of the leg.
Ooh, DDT.
Oh, my.
Inflicting pain at will.
He saw it coming, taking advantage. Chop.
Rocking the wrist. Clutching the wrist and the knee to follow.
Fighting back with a counter. He's going for it all.
From the top.
Missile drop kick.
Launching himself from the ropes.
Oh no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him.
The armbar is locked in. It's cinched in. I think we're just moments away from and escaping the Fujiwara armbar.
Gets him with the counter.
Overhand connects.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here. Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out. Glad I put my money on that guy tonight.
He kicked out at 2.
Can you imagine how much escaping that pin must have cost him?
I can. These are the moments where you really find out how tough you are.
Throwing everything in the kitchen sink in there, but to no avail. And he sends him into the corner.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Climbing the turnbuckle now.
From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Able to sidestep it.
DDT. Now a pin for the championship. 1, 2. Oh, my Lord. How in the world is he still going?
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Desperate attempt here to get back on his feet.
Uh-oh. Look at this. Blue Thunder Bomb.
This has got to be it. Will that be it? Will that be enough? A truly thought it was all over there. Talk about resilience.
Yeah, but did you see how the referee had to get into position? That was all the difference.
And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that.
From the top.
Knew what was coming there.
Reversal after reversal. These two aren't ready for each other.
Watch out. Running, swinging neck breaker.
No quarter being given by either competitor. You have to believe this one's going to be decided by the smallest of margins.
Here we go.
Oh, and he doesn't connect. And that failed to hit the mark.
All he has to do is capitalize.
Makes the cover. He kicks out at 2.
The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before 3.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for a submission.
It's not embarrassing to tap out. He'll save your career.
But his will to win is simply too strong.
Nice escape.
He turns it around.
He's lining him up.
Middle rope. He paid for that one.
Oh, man, big time.
And able to counter with a championship on the line. Cover. 1, 2. No, 2 count. Thought he had it.
You gotta be kidding me.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. He's getting pushed out into the defensive.
At this stage of the match, they are clearly starting to feel the effects of this back and forth. Whoa, not quite yet.
Back and forth from these competitors. Shoulder to the midsection, up and over.
Power to the floor.
And the hits to the core keep coming.
On a stop. Tearing down the leg now.
Brutal stomp to the body. And just getting started. Look at this brutality.
This is how you torture your opponent.
Oh my God, this is hard to watch.
5. Taking it outside the ring now.
Roundhouse kick on the mark.
This is just an overwhelming amount of offense on him.
Yeah, he's really being put to the test.
Oh, my.
Inflicting pain at will.
And this match will head back to the ring.
5. He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone. 6.
He's taking this to the floor now. Great wherewithal on the counter. And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming.
Well, this won't win the match, but it's one way to inflict a great deal of punishment on an opponent.
It's a roundabout.
Right now, he's looking for any way to break out of this, and he does.
Look at this. Boom. Nice. A lot of momentum now on his side.
It's starting to come together in a big way for this guy.
Heads outside, but this one has to end in the ring.